Hello. Some of you have realized that Ted has commanded for the first resurrection to be started. And the hosts were commanded to determine who was going to be resurrected and saved in the first resurrection. Then Ted went ahead and put a block on quite a few that were going to be resurrected. Like, for example, all current living that were living while Ted was alive, that were a nemesis of Ted's, or an enemy of Ted's, or a problem of Ted's, or against Ted, he put a block on all of their ancestors. All of their ancestors. He can punish their ancestors, and he can punish their descendants, and probably will. All their ancestors, all their descendants. Just like he punished, for example, the Muslims and different races of people on earth. Therefore, Ted can and did do that. Ted is not going to be that forgiving. He really wants to save only the ancestors of them that have some sort of a love for Ted, either like to love Ted, okay, and learn to like to love Ted, this Ted, 100% human Ted, on this coming. Not Jesus of the past, not God of the Old Testament, who is Ted also. Ted is Jesus of the past. In the New Testament, Ted is God of the Old Testament. This Ted right here, 100% human Ted, is who you have to learn to like to love. You also have to be loyal. Loyal to fiercely loyal. You also really need to be in some type of a Tedian church, or start up a Tedian church of your own. Okay, if you aren't in a church, you have to be in a Tedian church. Ted will accept any Tedian church at this point in time currently, and it's in a first come, first served basis for how much credit you get for being in a Tedian church and being given to Ted 100% in a trust of his that he controls resources of this church. That's really what he's looking for at this point in time if you are or were an established church. If you are a startup Tedian church that just started up, Ted's going to let you basically be out there on your own and run this on your own. He's not going to want you to put in a trust or have that kind of control because you're a startup and you're a young church and you don't have vast resources that he needs. He needs large enough churches that Ted has vast resources to do many things, including campaign for President of the United States now and try to get in.